You're listening to podcasternews.com.
Welcome to the LA Story Podcast with Stevie Wilson.
Hey people, this is Stevie with the LA Story. We're back with Valerie Orsoni for part 2 of how to be fit on your vacation. And this is actually now when you're out there on your vacation, no matter whether you're going to Disney World or going up into Canada or going to Hawaii. And I happen to be going to Hawaii, so I'm really glad. I'm really glad, except that then I'm sitting there thinking, oh, bathing suit time. But it's like it's so easy to sit there and think about having a couple cocktails and then eating whatever you want, and then suddenly you picked up more weight than when you came in.
It's very common, actually. About 75% of people going on vacation come back with about 3 to 4 extra pounds.
Wow.
Frightening. So there are ways to do it. Either you don't care about it and you'd rather gain your 4 pounds and lose them when you come back, and it's not the end of the world if you do so, as long as you know it's 4 extra pounds, I want to shed them when I'm back. Or if you don't want to, there are ways. You don't want to deprive yourself, so it's okay to have a cocktail here and there, but not all day long. And I know if you're going to these all-inclusive resorts, it's a huge trap. You have bars here and there, burrito stands, and cocktails all day long. That's pretty nasty. You have to kind of stick to some schedule, and I know you don't like it because it's vacation time, but after 2 or 3 days, it should be normal for you. You still have a breakfast. Please, if you have buffets and stuff, really go for the raw stuff. Remember the raw food breakfast. Do it when you're on vacation as well. It's fine. It's going to give you a lot of energy to go for a walk and visit the city you're in, or go for a swim or everything. Lunchtime, hopefully you are, on the sea or somewhere where you can get some grilled fish. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Try to avoid jumping on the chips and guacamole at first. I love guacamole. It's very healthy, but if you eat more than like 4 tablespoons, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And it's gonna go right here.
Oh, and the chips too.
And the chips, yeah. So if you go for chips, I don't like to count, but just so that you have a ballpark figure, anywhere between 10 and 15 chips is okay. Over, it's too much.
If you kill the basket, you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's true. It happens to me, but then basically go for an hour walk. And it's okay to have cocktails, but before having this very high in sugar drinks, go for a few almonds. I'm sure usually you find them, on the cocktail or buffet table. So have a few almonds. The fat content of almonds plus the protein content actually is going to reduce the impact of the sugar that you find in alcohol. So that's pretty good.
Great idea.
Yeah, that's very good.
That's a great idea.
A few calories in almonds, so just 5 almonds is okay. You don't want to have, again,
Well, you don't want to eat a whole can, but
That's
still.
true. But like a few of them, it's going to reduce the glycemic impact of your alcoholic drink. And then if you are where there's a pool or the sea, go for a swim. Go and try to give yourself a goal. Like usually I swim for 10 minutes, go for 20. Or if you do 20 laps usually when you go to the pool throughout the year, go for 50 laps. Kind of get out of your bubble or stretch your emotional or physical fabric. Really go beyond what you usually do. And if you have saddlebags or you have mushy or flabby thighs and not happy about it, if you're on the seashore, for instance, go for a walk with water at glute level or thigh level. It's going to create a massage.
Oh, that's
the
a great
waves,
idea.
And you have to go, against the waves and the currents.
Uh-huh.
It's going to make you work more, and it's fun to do. Really helps. After 2 weeks of that, you're going to be impressed by how very hot and toned and ripped your thighs look like.
Wow, great ideas. People, really, you should go check out lebootcamp.com. Valerie, if you join that, Valerie gives you daily tips.
Daily tips, videos, unlimited support.
It really is true, because when I asked questions and stuff, I was part of Le Boot Camp, and she gave us the greatest tip for with the Brazilian
move.
The Brazilian move.
A very sexy move to get amazing glutes.
Yes, which you'll get that if you join Le Boot Camp.
You can't see TV, she's behind the camera, but she really looks hot.
Well, we'd like to thank Valerie Orsoni for that. That's really nice. This is also for her time today, because she's off to run and go do an interview and all that good stuff. She's down here in LA for just, what is it, a couple of days?
7 hours.
7 hours?
Yes. 7
hours. Okay, so we got a few minutes of her 7 hours, so we appreciate that. So this is Stevie for the LA Story saying thank you to Valerie. Visit lebootcamp.com, lebootcamp.com. I'll straighten it all out on the blog. Just look at it.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Thanks for joining Stevie Wilson on LA Story. Feel free to check out other podcasts and videos. Bookmark it now. www.la-story.com.